Teddy Bear Picnic. Thank you for being patient. We are Chad and the Jugs, and we're ready to get underway finally. We do actually have a very special treat for you. My brother and I have been playing the fiddle for quite a long time, and when we showed up tonight, our teacher, the man who taught us so much of what we know, happened to be here, and he is Mr. David Burham, who played with the swing, or the string beans. Oh, that's the sugar beets. I'm so sorry. It used to be the string beans in a different band way back in the day. The sugar beets. Big hand for the sugar beets. We also have a new prodigy pupil of his. This is our young man, Brian. Brian, will you please put your hand in the air? Let's get a round of applause for Brian. We're going to play an old-time favorite for you real quick before we start our set to pay a little tribute to our fiddle roots. Yeah, just so we get it done. And if we can get Mr. Dave Burham to put his hand in the air. Dave Burham, put your hand in the air. This is our guru. Thank you. I don't know what that means yet, but we'll get there.
You're in my video.
Oh, you're running. Sorry.
Okay.
This is impromptu. Enjoy.
That's what I'm hoping they're playing.
Let it slide.
Just play your. I'll do that with you for a couple of times, and then we're going to drop out and then play some more for the devil, and then we'll come back. Cool. Yeah, that's one to do. So 2 bars of
Perfect tone.
Ready?
Ready?
I guess so. I thought I sent it off.
We're just going to start it right off. Yep.
I think it's another.
1, 2. Georgia, he was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind because he was way behind and he was willing to make a deal. When he came across this young man sawing on a fiddle and playing it hot, and the devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said,
"Boy, let me tell you what, I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take it, Daryl, I'll make a bet with you. Now you play pretty good fiddle, boy, just give the devil his due, because I'll bet a fiddle of gold against your soul, because I think I'm better than you."
The boy said, "My name's Johnny, and it might be a sin, but I'll take that bet and you're gonna regret, cause I'm the best there's ever been." Johnny, rising up your bow and play your fiddle hard, cause hell's broke loose in Georgia and the devil deals the cards. And if you win, you get the shiny fiddle made of gold, but if you lose, the devil he gets your soul. Up his case and he said,
"Well, I'll start this show."
And fire flew from his fingertips. He rosined up his bow. Well, then he pulled the bow across strings and it made an evil hiss. And then a band of demons joined in and it sounded a little something like this. said, well, you're pretty good, old son, but sit down in that chair right there and let me show you how it's done. Fire in the mountains, run, boys, run. Devil's in the house, it's the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan, picking out dough. Granny's a dog by no child, no. His head because he knew that he'd been beat, and he laid that golden fiddle on the ground at Johnny's feet. Now Johnny said, devil, just come on back if you ever want to try again. I done told you once, you son of a gun, I'm the best there's ever been. And he played Fire in the Mountains, run boys run. Devil's in the house, the rising sun. The chicken in the red band picking out dough. Granny's a dog by no child, no. Let's hear it for Brian and the great Dave Burham.
Thank you very much.
All right. To business? To business. cajon? It's your jam, all right. Bye bye, my baby. I'm going home. Bye bye, my baby. I'm going Oh, bye bye, my baby. I'm going home. Yeah, Jay. Oh, bye bye, my baby. I'm going home. There might be 5 of you, there might be 500 of you. We love you. Yeah. Thank you, Dave. One more big hand for Dave and Brian. One more time. Thank you. Yeah. Stay. Mama Pajama rolled out of bed and ran to the grocery station. Oh, when the papa found out, he began to shout and he started the investigation. It was against the law. It was against the law. Oh, what their mama saw. It was against the law. Oh, well, mama looked down and spit on the ground every time her name gets mentioned. Well, the papa said, oh, if I get that boy, I'm gonna stick him in the house of detention. Well, I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going. Well, I'm on my way. I'm taking my time, but I don't know where. Goodbye to Rosie, the queen of Corona. Seeing me and Julio down by this schoolyard. Seeing me and Julio down by this schoolyard.
Whoa, in a couple of days they're gonna take me away where the breast of the story leaked. When the radical priest came and had us released, we were all on the cover of Newsweek. Well, I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm on my way. I'm taking my time, but I don't know where. Goodbye to Rosie, the queen of Corona. Seeing me and Julio down by this schoolyard. Seeing me and Julio down by this schoolyard. Seeing me and Julio down by this schoolyard. Seeing me and Julio down by this schoolyard.
Listening to the great Jake Gelrod on the guitar. Everybody will get their time. the changes. Let's hear it for a second, not only for Jake, the Jake on the guitar, but the dude, Lukey Reisinger, and Joshua Starr on the keys and the cajon.
I thought they all left. They're actually still out there.
Can we take a minute here to
There's at least 10 or
appreciate
15.
that whether or not you know this fine person, today is the 70th birthday of Norma Jean, Norma Sachs. And if you are still here, we love you and the happiest birthday. Are you still there? Are you guys like together enough as a group that we sing happy birthday for Norma? Yay or nay? Yeah? Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Normie. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, Norma. What do we got next, Jake? Yeah. Huh?
The tie's gonna fall right off these.
There you go.
There you go. Are you playing on this one? Alright. some direction from the side. I'm not sure what's happening. This next song is an old-time favorite, one of my favorites to play, and we're going to dedicate it to my friend Lori, who's sitting over a bench on the side, and I told her I'd dedicate her a song. So this is that song.
Sound people, God bless them.
God bless other people.
He's too much to believe. You know he always got an extra pack of cigarettes so rolled up in his t-shirt sleeve. He got a tattoo on his arm to say baby. He got another one that just say hey. But every Sunday afternoon he is a dirt track demon in a 57 Chevrolet. Oh, Rabbit Roy, that stock car boy, he's the best driver in the land. He say that he learned to race a stock car by running shine out of Alabama. Oh, the demolition derby and the figure eight, they're just easy money in the bank compared to running from the man in Oklahoma City with a 500-gallon tank. Oh, Rabbit Roy, that stock car boy, he's too much to believe. You know he always got an extra pack of cigarettes so rolled up in his t-shirt sleeve. He got a tattoo on his arm that say baby. He got another one that just say hey. But every Sunday afternoon he is a dirt track demon in a 57 Chevrolet. He don't know what fear's about. He go 130 miles an hour smiling at the camera with a toothpick in his mouth. He got a girl back home named Dixie Dawn, but he got honeys all along the way. And you ought to hear him screaming for the dirt track demon in a 57 Chevrolet. Oh, Rabbit Roy, that stock car boy, he's too much to believe. You know he always got an extra pack of cigarettes so rolled up in his t-shirt sleeve. He got a tattoo on his arm that say baby. He got another one that just say hey. But every Sunday afternoon he is a dirt track demon in a 57 Chevrolet. One more.
What do you got? Mountains? Cool. All right. Dramatic walk.
I'm doing my best to kind of look off into the darkness over there and then kind of like look off into the darkness over here. So if I've made meaningful eye contact with anybody in the audience, I apologize. Call me. I love you.
Can I put it on? Can I put it on a little flash? No, I don't. Are you going to get like this? Oh, yeah. Oh,
kaleidoscope wrapped in a web. Take me to the ocean of fire and show me the mountains of men. The hand may come and mow us all down, but in the end I bet it's still gonna stand. Maybe it's that attracts you, I guess I never know. Whatever it is, I put a hook in your mouth, cause every morning, baby, you're welcome to go. So thank you for your bread and your brandy wine, and thank you for your fiery hair, and thank you for the triangle you drew on my hand, even though you know I am a square. I'm gonna sleep in the morning, tomorrow you're gonna get up and go. I'll do all the dishes while you burn down my house, and I'll be sleeping in my truck when it's towed.
minds and to only use our balls. Taking no time to relax. Taking no time to face your facts. You better pull your money back in stacks. I'm taking no break from you. No break from the axe. Sometimes we're mad, sometimes we fall. Sometimes we lose our minds and only use our balls. Taking no time to relax. Taking no time to face your facts. You better put your money back in stacks. I'm taking no break from you. No break from the axe. Sometimes we're mad, and sometimes we fall. Sometimes we lose our minds and only use our balls. Taking no time to relax. Taking no time to face your facts. You better pull your money back in stacks. I'm taking no break from the no break from the axe. Thank you. All right, here in the wind. We got just enough time for one more for you. A good one. You ready for it? Yeehaw. Can I get a yeehaw? An hour-long one? Here you go. You don't want to stand. Let's do this.
Are you gonna hear me out there?
Nope.
So this one goes out to a special duo. This is for Robin and Steve, or better known as Mom and Dad. Just vamp on it.
Oh, yes! Woo! Thank you!
And this one's also for Spudster. Now this song's called Alice's Restaurant. It's about Alice and the restaurant. But Alice's Restaurant is not the name of the restaurant, that's just the name of the song. And so I call this song Alice's Restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. I said walk right in, it's around the back, just half a mile from the railroad tracks. You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. Now it all started about 2 Thanksgivings ago. It was about 2 years ago on Thanksgiving when my friend and I went up to visit Alice at the restaurant. But Alice doesn't live in the restaurant. She lives in the church nearby the restaurant in the bell tower with her husband Ray and Fosh the dog. And living in the bell tower like that, they got a lot of room downstairs where the pews used to be in. And having all that room, seeing as how they took out all the pews, they decided that they didn't have to take out their garbage for a long time. Well, we got up there, we found all the garbage in there, and we decided it'd be a friendly gesture for us to take the garbage on down to the city dump. So we loaded the half a ton of garbage to the back of a red VW microbus, took shovels and rakes and implements of destruction, and went on towards the city dump. Well, we got there, and there's a big sign and chain across the dump saying closed on Thanksgiving, and we had never heard of a dump closed on Thanksgiving before, and with tears in our eyes we drove off in the sunset looking for another place to put the garbage. We didn't find one till we came to a side road, and off the side of the side road was a 15-foot cliff, and at the bottom of the cliff was another pile of garbage, and we decided that one big pile was better than 2 little piles, and rather than bring that one up, we decided to throw ours down. Did. Drove back to the church, had a Thanksgiving dinner that couldn't be beat, went to sleep and didn't get up until the next morning when we got a phone call from Officer Obi. Say, kid, we found your name on an envelope at the bottom of a half a ton of garbage, and just want to know if you had any information about it. And I said, yes sir, Officer Obi, I cannot tell a lie. I put that envelope under that garbage. Now, after speaking to Obi for about 45 minutes on the telephone, we finally arrived at the truth of the matter, and he said that we had to go pick up the garbage and also had to speak to him at the police officer station. So we got back into the red VW microbus with the shovels and rakes and implements of destruction and went on to the police officer station. Now, friends, there was only one of 2 things that Obi could have done to us at the police officer station. And the first one was that he could have given us a medal for being so brave and honest on the telephone. And well, that wasn't very likely, and we didn't expect it. And the other thing was that he could have called us out and told us never to be seen driving garbage in the vicinity again, which is what we expected. But when we got to the police officer station, there was a third possibility that we hadn't counted upon, and we was both immediately arrested, handcuffed. And I said, Hobie, I don't think I can pick up the garbage with these handcuffs on. Shut up, kid. Get in the back of the patrol car, and that's what we did. We got in the back of the patrol car and head to the, quote, scene of the crime, unquote. Now I want to tell you about the town of Stockbridge, Massachusetts, where this is happening here. They got 3 stop signs, 2 police officers and 1 police car. But when we got to the scene of the crime, there was 5 police officers and 3 police cars, being the biggest crime of the last 50 years, and everybody wanted to get in the newspaper story about it. And they was using up all kinds of cop equipment they had hanging around the police officer station. They was taking plaster tire tracks, footprints, dog-smelling prints, and they took 27 8x10 colored glossy pictures with circles and arrows and a paragraph on the back of each one, explaining what each one was to be used as evidence against us in the court of law. Now after the ordeal, Obie said he was gonna put us in the cell. He said, "Kid, I'm gonna put you in the cell. I want your wallet and your belt." I said, "Obie, I can understand you want my wallet, so I don't have any money to spend in the cell, but what do you want my belt for?" And he said, "Kid, we don't want any hangings." I said, "Obie, did you think I was gonna hang myself for littering?" Obie was just making sure. Friends Obie was, cause he took out the toilet seat so I couldn't hit myself over the head and ground. And it was about 4 or 5 hours later that Alice, remember Alice?
Remember Alice?
There's a song about Alice. Alice came by with a few nasty words to Obie on the side. Bailed us out of jail, we went back to the church, had another Thanksgiving dinner that couldn't be beat, and went to sleep and didn't get up until the next morning when we all had to go to court. When we walked in and sat down, Obie came in with the 27 8x10 colored glossy pictures and the circles and arrows and a paragraph on the back of each one. Sat down. Man came in and said, "All rise," and we stood up. Obie stood up with the 27 8x10 colored glossy pictures, and the judge walked in with a seeing eye dog. And he sat down. We sat down. But Obie just looked at the seeing eye dog. Then he looked again at the 27 8x10 color glossy pictures, and then looked at the seeing eye dog. And at that moment, Obie began to cry, cause he came to the realization that it was a typical case of American blind to justice, and there was nothing he could do about it. And the judge wasn't gonna look at the 27 8x10 color glossy pictures with the circles and arrows and a paragraph on the back, each one explaining what each one was to be used as evidence against us. And we was both fined $50 and had to pick up the garbage in the snow. But that's not what I came to tell you about. I came to talk about the draft. We got a building down in New York City called White House Street, where you walk in, you get injected, inspected, detected, infected, neglected, and selected. Say that again. I walked in one morning to get my physical examination. Got good and drunk at the country fair the night before, so I looked and felt my best when I went in that morning. Cause I wanted to feel like the all-American kid from New York City, man. I wanted to be, man, I wanted to feel like the all-American kid from New York City. And I walked down, I was hung down, brung down, hung up, and all kinds of mean, nasty other things. And I walked over, a man gave me a piece of paper and said, "Kid, go see the psychiatrist, room 604. I walked up there and said, "Shrink, I want to kill. Kill. I mean, I want to see blood and gore and guts and veins in my teeth. Eat dead, burnt bodies. I mean, kill. And I started jumping up and down, yelling, "Kill, kill." And he started jumping up and down with me, and we was both jumping up and down, yelling, "Kill, kill." And the sergeant came over, pinned a medal on me, sent me down the hall and said, "You're our boy." I didn't feel too good about it. elections and all kinds of stuff that they was doing to me at the thing there. And I was there for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. And I was there for a long time, going through all kinds of mean, nasty, ugly things. And I was just having a tough time there. And they was injecting, inspecting every single part of me, and they was leaving no part untouched. Well, I finally made it through to the very last man. I walked up to the very last man after a whole big thing there, and I said, "What do you want?" He said, "Kid, we only got one question. Have you ever been arrested?" I proceed telling the story of the Al's Restaurant Massacre with the 5-part harmony and all the phenomena. Stopped right there and said, "Kid, did you ever go to court?" I proceeded to tell him the story of a 27 8x10 colored with lots of pictures with the circles and arrows and a paragraph on the back each one. He stopped right there and said, "Kid, I want you to go over there and sit on that bench that says Group W. Now, kid." Bench there. It's the Group W's is where they put you if you may not be moral enough to join the army after committing your special crime. And there was all kinds of mean, nasty, ugly-looking people on the bench there. Mother rapers, father stabbers, father rapers. Father rapers sitting right there on the bench next to me, and they was mean and ugly and nasty and horrible and all kinds of things. And the meanest, ugliest, nastiest one, the meanest father raper of them all, was coming over to me, and he was mean and ugly and nasty and horrible. And he walked over to me and said, "Kid, what'd you get?" I said, "I didn't get nothing. I had to pay $50 and pick up the garbage in the snow." Said, "What were you arrested for, kid?" And I said, "Littering." And they all moved away from me on the bench there and gave me the hairy eyeballs and all kinds of mean, nasty, ugly things until I said, "Ain't creating a nuisance." And then they came back, shook my hand, and we had a great time on the bench talking about crime, mother stabbing, father raping, and all kinds of groovy things that we was talking about on the bench. And everything was fine. We was telling jokes, smoking cigarettes, and all kinds of things. Till a man came over. The sergeant had a piece of paper in his hand, said, "Kids, this piece of paper's got 47 words, 58 sound, 58 word. We want no detail, crime, time, crime, anything else got saved to turn about crime, one on the rest of them, anything else got saved turn about crime." He talked like that for 45 minutes, and nobody understood a word that he said, but we had fun filling out the forms and playing with the pencils on the bench there. I filled out the form with the massacre, the 5-part harmony, and the violin and mandolin accompaniment, just like it was. Till I came to the other side of the paper and flipped it over, and there on the other side, away from everything else on the other side, in parentheses, in capital letters, quotated, read the following words: "Kid, have you rehabilitated yourself?" I walked over and the sergeant said, "Sergeant, you got a lot of damn gone. Ask me if I've rehabilitated myself. I mean, just I'm sitting here on the bench. I'm sitting here on the bench. Cause you wanna know if I'm moral enough to join the army, burn women, kids, houses, and villages after being a litter bug. said, kid, we don't like your kind. We're gonna send your fingerprints off to Washington, and friends, somewhere in Washington, in some little folder, is a study in black and white of my fingerprints. And the only reason I'm singing this song is because you may know somebody in a similar situation. Or you may be in a similar situation. And if you're in a situation like that, there's only one thing you can do. Just walk to the shrink's office, wherever you are. Just walk in and say, shrink. You can get anything you want at Allison's restaurant. Walk out. You know, if just one person does it, they may think he's really sick and they won't take him. And if two people do it in harmony, well, they'll think you're both queers and they won't take either of you. And if 3 people, can you imagine 3 people walking in, singing a bar, house, restaurant, walking out? They may think it's an organization. And if 50 people a day, I said 50 people a day, come in, sing in a bar, house, restaurant, walk out, well, they may think it's a movement. And that's what it is. The Alice's anti-massacre movement. And all you gotta do to sing it is join in the next time it comes around the guitar. With feeling. So we'll wait until it comes around the guitar here. We'll sing it with feeling when it does. Here it comes. You can get anything you want at Allison's restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. I say walk right in, it's around the back, just a half a mile from the railroad tracks. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. That was horrible. You wanna end war and stuff, you gotta sing loud. I've been up here for about 20 minutes and I could go for another 20. I don't think they've let me actually. This time this is gonna be the last one. We got a curfew around here. So there's the last chance to really sing with some feeling. And I trust you're out there. For all I know, there could be 2 people out there. Now. You can get anything you want at Allison's restaurant. You can get anything you want at Allison's restaurant. I say walk right in, it's around the back, just a half a mile from the railroad tracks. You can get anything you want at Allison's restaurant. Na 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 na. At Allison's restaurant. Thank you, everybody, for sticking around. It was great. A lot of fun. Yeah.
Lucas Reisinger.
Yeah, we have Lucas Rise over here on the bass, Casey Marks Fife, Chad Marks Fife over here on the fiddle. We got Josh Starr on the keyboards, and I'm Jake Elrod. And I love all you fair family. Thank you. Thank you for tonight and also a great fair. Thank you. We are Chad and the Nug Jugs.
Once more for Jake and
Now
Elrod
you
right there,
know.
please.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Encore, encore. Yeah. Yeah. Encore. You're gonna do that one again.
I'm so impressed with Casey.
I know.
Because I heard him play piano. He went to retreat last October.
If you guys want to hear us.
He played piano side by side. Beautiful. I cried. It was so much fun.
You can't use the mics, Dave?
I didn't realize he was so versatile.
Oh, yeah.
He plays a lot of instruments.
There's a
No. Wait, what? Oh, that's as far as I go.
Oh my God, you scared the shit out of me. I was waiting for that line. I was waiting for that
Whoa.